morning everyone and welcome to Thetford Team Kids. I'm Susie. I wonder, what are some of your favourite things to do? Maybe you love playing football or you love painting. Now there are a few things of mine that are going to, well, there are going to be some clues, let's just say that. So you will listen really carefully. Can you guess two of the things that I love doing? Great, and these things, so swimming and going to the beach, I love them. They're part of what makes me me. And today we're looking at a story in the Bible that tells us a little bit more about who Jesus is. So let me read that passage. It's from the book of Mark. It says, 6 days later, Jesus took Peter, James and John and went up on a high mountain. They were all alone there. While these followers watched, Jesus was changed. His clothes became shining white, whiter than any person could make them. Then 2 men appeared while talking with Jesus. The men were Moses and Elijah. Peter said to Jesus, "Teacher, it is good that we are here. We will put 3 tents here, one for you, one for Moses, and one for Elijah." Peter did not know what to say because he and the others were so frightened. Then a cloud came and covered them. A voice came from the cloud. The voice said, "This is my son, and I love him. Obey him." Then Peter, James, and John looked around, but they only saw Jesus there alone with them. As Jesus and his followers were walking back down the mountain, he commanded them, "Don't tell anyone about the things you saw on the mountain. Wait till the Son of Man rises from death, then you may tell." So the followers obeyed Jesus and said nothing about what they had seen. But when they discussed what Jesus meant about rising from the dead, they asked Jesus, "Why do the teachers of the law say that Elijah must come first?" Jesus answered, "They're right to say that Elijah must come first. Elijah makes all things the way they should be. But why does the scripture say that the Son of Man will suffer much and that people will treat him as if he were nothing? I tell you that Elijah has already come, and people did to him whatever they wanted to do. The scripture said this would happen to him." There we go, there's our story for today. There's a lot in it. Now, can you remember back to the very beginning, how many people were with Jesus? Can you remember how many? That's it, 3. Fantastic, we had 3 people with Jesus. And what was the first thing that they did? They had to climb something. Can you remember what they had to climb? That's it, it was a mountain. So, all together, let's climb the mountain. Let's go climb the mountain. Go as high as you can, climbing the mountain. That's it, all the way to the top. It's hard work. Fantastic. And then something happened when they were at the top. It says that Jesus changed. So we're going to do some changing, okay? Can you change into, let's go with a surfer. Can you change into a surfer? Can you be a really cool surfer? Excellent. Can you change into a chair? How might you change into a chair? Great job. Can you change into a football? You're going to have to make yourselves really, really small for this. Change into a football. Great job. How about a frog? You make some noise with this one. Who's got the best ribbit? And finally, who can change into a light bulb? Who can change into a light bulb? Great. So we had the 3 friends with Jesus, and they climbed the mountain, And then when they got to the top, Jesus changed and he became really white, didn't he? He changed, his clothes became really, really white. And then you get Moses and Elijah. It says that they appeared in the story. So can you pretend to be Moses and Elijah? And Moses and Elijah, they were great Jewish leaders in the past. So Jesus' friends were really surprised to see them because they were dead. And then, do you remember there was a cloud and a voice from the cloud? It said, "This is my son, you must obey him." Great, we're going to play a little game now linked to what God said to his son Jesus. Some of you might have played it already. It is the remote control game. So I'm holding my TV remote. I've got it here. And if I press play, you've got to walk around. So you can walk on the spot or you can walk around the room if you've got space. And if I press pause, you've got it. You've got to freeze. If I press off, you've got to duck down. If I press on, jump up again. And I might change the channels a bit. Okay, so let's just start. TV on and play. Pause. Play. Fast forward. Who can do fast forward? Maybe we're running on the spot or running around. Pause. Let's go sports channel. So who's got the best sports skills? Off you go. What sports might you do? Rewind. Who can go backwards with their sport? Who can go backwards with their sport? And TV pause. Off. Oh, who was the fastest at going down? TV on. TV play. TV fast forward, go really fast on the spot. How fast can you go? Go, 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 go. Pause. And TV off. Great job. Now in that game, you might have already guessed it, you might have noticed, but you had to obey what the TV was telling you to do. So you were the TV, you had to obey what the TV remote told you to do. Just like in our story, Jesus' friends, Peter, James and John, they were told to obey by God what Jesus said for them to do. So in our story today, we've seen some people go up a mountain and we've seen Jesus change, we've seen him transformed. Now if you want a longer word for this, the fancy word is called Jesus' transfiguration. Can you say that word? Transfiguration. Good job. And so this is what we've seen today. And if we look later on in the Bible, we know that the suffering that Jesus is talking about in this story is him dying on the cross to save us. And so we've been reminded of that today, that Jesus came to save us. Well, I hope you've had a great time today. There's a word search if you want to do that on the Thetford ministry page on the website. But bye for now.